All right. What is up, everyone? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE Live. Today we got a pretty good show for you guys. We're going to be talking about a lot of cool stuff. Got some Animal Crossing news to go over, Super Smash Brothers, Switch features, all sorts of stuff, and of course, you guys' topics. So let me go ahead and cut the music right here. That was 2 a.m. From Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Although all the versions of the game, or any version of the game in terms of, or the song, any version of the song is pretty much the same, but that was the Brawl version of 2 a.m. from the Animal Crossing stage. So shout outs there. Real quick, guys. I understand, like, some of you guys want to be informative. You guys want to say, hey, look at me, and come into live streams and say things, but don't come into live stream and spread misinformation. This is a news channel. Like, we go over news, so when people start saying stuff, you know, people are going to start believing it when it comes to this channel. Now, if you're on, like, some type of crazy channel that's not a news channel, that doesn't actually spread real information, that spreads hype and fake stuff, then you can go there and do that. But don't do that here. I mean, like, just don't do it here. You get the first warning, you do it again, then you get a timeout, the third warning, then you get it banned. So it goes in that order, okay? My remote hit my remote. So it goes in that order, okay? Don't spread fake news. Don't spread false news. Don't spread fake news here. It's just, don't do it. You're not funny. You got a blank avatar by your name. Like, that's the first problem. The first problem, get into a little bit of a rant here. The first problem is that you got a blank avatar by your, you have no avatar, okay? You're so lazy, you can't even put a picture by your name. And then you come here and start saying this stuff. You take more effort to sit here and spread fake stuff than you do to even put a simple picture by your name. That's the first problem. That's the first problem. So yeah. So, dude, you know who you are, man. Just relax. Relax. Stop spamming. And relax, okay? Fallout did not come to the Switch. They did not get a Fallout release on the Switch. It didn't. Fallout did not. So don't come here and say that. So there's that warning. There's my warning there. I like to give people a fair chance. I gave him a warning. I said, don't spread fake news. He said, oh, well, no, it is. And then he said, oh, well, in like the pinball game. And I'm like, okay, well, then you were being intentionally, like, misrepresented. Like, you were intentionally being, like, you know, like, coy about it, or you were intentionally, you know, trying to mislead people. So therefore, timeout. So therefore, I just gave him a timeout. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, Toby warning, guys. Spam that Toby in the chat. Toby warning. But anyway, no, I didn't say that he really wanted. He said it got a surprise release. I don't have to give him the opportunity to say that he really wants that. He said it got a surprise release, so he didn't establish that at the beginning. He established that Fallout got a surprise release on the Nintendo Switch today. That's what he said. I don't have to give him a chance to say that he wants that. He said that as if it was news. So no, I don't have to give him a chance. Like, I gave him a chance to say stop spreading fake news. That's what I gave him the chance, and then he continued to say stuff like to mislead people. So then I timed him out. You know, so then I gave him a timeout. I didn't ban him. I just timed him out. So that's all I'm saying. Like, just relax, guys. Relax. 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't have cared, but at this point, I'm old and cranky. So now I care about this type of stuff because I've had people tell me, "Oh, why heard in your chat that this was happening? Why isn't this happening, OJ?" And I'm like, well, since when you heard in my chat? Is my chat me? Like, why are you trying to sit here and say that? Oh, you heard it in my chat. Oh, well, I heard you got a lot of people that are, you know, that are reputable in your chat, or that are, you know, that like to cover up on news and follow up. And I'm like, okay, but I can't, there's like hundreds of people in my chat at times. So that's the reason why I don't like fake news in the chat or false news. But I don't have a problem with people having fun. You can have fun, but please make sure that you say it's a joke. Please make sure you clearly define if you're joking that you're joking, you know. So there's that. Anyway. So let's go ahead and let's get into the shout-outs, guys. Shout outs to A Gamer, what's up? Kevin Levine, what is up, dude? Shout outs to you, man. Elite Ninja, we gotta fix this real quick, guys. We gotta play Live Stream Maker. I gotta fix this. George's name is so, it's so. We gotta put that small there. Okay, there we go. Shout outs to Kevin Levine, what's up? G5, what is up? Dean is, what is up, dude? Elite Ninja Dean is, what's up? Mark Bryant, the Hokage's right-hand man, what is up? George, what is up? Elite Ninja George. Andy Mine, what's up, dude? That's top tier 3 Patreon, what's up, dude? Kevin Levine, what is up? Boruto, what is up? Liquid Metal, what is up, man? The Black Wolf, what is up? Ghostly Yoshi, what is up? Paradia, what is up, man? Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a bit, dude. Relax, Paradise. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. Sokar, what is up? Daniel Reza, what is up, my guy? George, what's up? I said it again. Just another, what's up? Yo, just another, what's up? What's cracking? I always see your posts on Twitter. Just another, you're awesome. You're awesome, mama. Oh man, I have kids myself, so, or well, I have a kid myself, so I know the struggles sometimes. I know the struggles. Elite Shadow, what is up? KJ2399, what is up? Barrett X, what is up? Elite Ninja Barrett X. Kofi Kush, what is up? Elite Ninja, what's up? Crack, what's Gavin? Gavin, what's up, man? Luna, what is up? El Chupacabra, what is up? What is up? Mark Bryant, what is up? Civilized Sun, what is up, homie? Shout outs, Elite Ninja. Let's see here. Lady Fantasy Maniac Gaming UK, what is up? What is up? SqidVishus, yo, what up, Squid? How's it going? Right hand man, how's it going? My boy, Fury Tiger, what is up? Right hand man of the Hokage right here. Fury Tiger's here. What's up, man? Let's see here. Prevent these jump scares. Yo, shout outs. Michelle, what is up? What is up? Always see you on Twitter. Glad to see you here. Nero, what's up, man? Priscilla, what up? What up? J2 Blue, what is up, homie? Let's see here. Forrest, what's up, man? Cheezer, what is up? Elite Ninja Cheezer in the house. Keenan, what's up, Keenan? How's it going? Is it Sarkon? Sarkon Remorse? What's up, dude? Elite Shadow, what's up? All right, Elite Shadow. There you go. Sorry, I might have said it wrong, so sorry about that. Got it right this time. It's Skiz, what's up? The Bloodline is here. Shout outs, it's Skiz. How you doing, man? All right, Samuel G, what's up, man? What is up? All right, so it looks like we got most of the shout outs here. Alonzo, oh, Alonzo's in the chat. What's up, Alonzo? How's it going, man? All right, so we got most of the people here in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We need to talk about this guy, so we're going to get right into the content, and that is Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. So there's been some developments about this game, or potentially about this game. So shout outs to my boy Pixel Par on Twitter. I've used him before in terms of stuff. He digs up a lot of interesting, juicy bits of information, and it does seem like Nintendo is preparing for an Animal Crossing Switch announcement. So the rumor about Nintendo preparing for their website for an Animal Crossing announcement goes here. So basically what they did here or you can go to their site and you can look at this, and maybe I can bring it up for you guys. Maybe it'll be good if I actually bring it up so you guys can see. So let's go ahead and let's add in a window capture, right? Yes, a window capture. Yes. Window capture 1. All right. All right. So there we go. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys see it. This is what we can do here on PE Live. This is the best interactive show ever for the fans. Make sure you let everyone know about my interactiveness and my awesomeness and my streaminess of the stuff that I can show you guys. Okay, so basically this is the Nintendo site here, right? Okay, so this is, like I said, from Pixel Power. I'll go ahead and show you guys the guy. This guy's gotten some good stuff, man. He's pretty good. So basically, he's talked about this, so you guys can see that. This is the site that they're talking about right here in terms of it. Basically, it just looks like a complete blank slate, right? Like, look at all this, like news article or news article title goes here. So it looks like it's prepping, you know, for stuff here. They're talking about Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. That's all you see is just this stuff right here. Now, if you move over to the next one, once again, video goes here, videos goes here. So it looks like it's like a blank slate that you can already see, or someone's actually got this stuff up from the official Nintendo site here. This is the official site. As you can see, it's like a blank slate for stuff. So it does seem like Nintendo is prepping for some type of Animal Crossing announcement. Now, could it be for the Nintendo Switch? Maybe. Could it be for something else? Possibly. But we already have the Animal Crossing, the Pocket Camp. That's already out, and that already has like its own site or thing that it has. So this is, I guess, separate from what I understand. And I could be wrong on this, but this is, I guess, separate from Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. So that's the reason why I'm talking about, okay, well, this is potentially for the Nintendo Switch. Now, there's some more stuff that he goes about here. He says, like, the fun fact, the AC placeholder videos are all Breath of the Wild. So those videos, you can actually click on them, but they'll just be Breath of the Wild. So it looks like they're prepping for something right here if they're actually filling them in with placeholder videos and they're getting everything ready. So it seems like something is going down here, in my opinion, at least. Now, another thing says, a fun fact too, the filler content for AC News articles are translation of the German 1951 short story, The Metamorphosis by Frank, is that Kafka? Okay, so there you go. That's basically what we're talking about here when it comes to Animal Crossing. But I did want to talk to you guys when it comes to this game, Animal Crossing, and all of that. Let me go ahead and exit off of this right here. So, Animal Crossing. This is not a franchise that I'm completely like, oh my gosh, so gung-ho about, okay? I've played Animal Crossing before. I've played the one on the DS. I've played the one on the Wii, City Folk. I didn't like that one that much. I've played Animal Crossing on the GameCube, which I I like that one. It was okay. I've played Animal Crossing New Leaf just a bit, but I'm not a big Animal Crossing New Leaf fan. It's not like I put a ton of hours into it or anything like that. I just got a really good sale on it, bought it for a bit, and then I remember like selling it. I think I just got rid of it because I wasn't playing it. One of the very few games that I've actually sold back. So I want to know from you guys, one, about this here. I'm going to read you guys' comments about this, Nintendo potentially prepping for, you know, Animal Crossing. But I also want to let me know why you guys like Animal Crossing. Because the other day I was talking to my boy Retro Death over on Twitter, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll take Animal Crossing over Smash Brothers. And apparently that wasn't as crazy as I thought it was. I almost like I got a heart attack. I was like, blasphemy. But apparently there are many people that also feel the same way. There's probably a lot of you guys that feel the same way in this chat. There's a lot of people who've put way more time into Animal Crossing than Super Smash Brothers, or than, you know, like Zelda, or like, you know, other games Nintendo has, any multiplayer games, Mario Kart. So let me know a combination of things. Tell me what you guys think about this in terms of like the placeholder stuff, and then also what do you guys think about Animal Crossing? Why is it such a good franchise to you? Help me understand. Help me understand why Animal Crossing is so good. Because I've played them. Apparently, Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing on the GameCube are the two best Animal Crossing games. And I've played both of them, and I have not seen it. So let me know why. Let me know why it's so good as well. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on that. So let me go ahead and read off some comments here, get some fan interaction. Let's see here. Yeah, more likes. Let's go. Hit that like button. Ninja, we want to support OJ. Subscribe and smash that like button. Absolutely. Emblems, I absolutely love AC. Okay, well, what do you love about AC? Electric Video Gamer. I'm not a big fan of Animal Crossing, but knowing that it's one of Nintendo's best-selling franchises, it'd be great for the Switch. Absolutely. I love Animal Crossing. Okay, the Master Passer. Well, why do you love Animal Crossing? It's just chilling. Okay. Animal Crossing greater than Smash is blasphemy. I don't know if he said greater than Smash. He just said that he'd take it over Smash. So I don't know if I don't think Retro Death meant that it's so much better. He just said that he would take, if he had to pick one, you know, he would pick Animal Crossing because of life and the stresses of life. That Animal Crossing is more relaxing game that will get his mind away from real life, which is, I guess, true, right? Smash Brothers is fun, but Smash Brothers can be very intense at times, you know. It's a chill game, and Charming has its own style. It's so different from any other franchise out there. Okay. Is it also like The Sims, though? Isn't it kind of like The Sims, too, at times? Never played Animal Crossing, not your thing. Stardew Valley is better than Animal Crossing. I don't know. I think a lot of people would disagree with that. I didn't ask you to say what's better than what. I ask you why is Animal Crossing. We're not out here trying to have like, oh, well, this is better than that. Opinions are opinions. I'm asking you, why do you like this? I didn't ask you what game is better. Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing are two completely different games. Animal Crossing is more like Harvest Moon, okay? So, or sorry, not Animal Crossing. Stardew Valley is more like Harvest Moon. It's not like Animal Crossing. They're different types of games. So you should be comparing that to like Harvest Moon or something like that. Animal Crossing, it's a different type of game. So I wanted to know that. Hey, OJ, what's up, Koopa Troopa Poopa? Okay, that's an interesting name. Let's see here. I'm just going to read comments of people that are actually talking about what I said. I'm not just going to read other comments outside of that. All right, so what about Animal Crossing as an RPG? Well, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about what makes you guys like Animal Crossing, or what do you guys think about the information that I went over? I feel like it's popular for the same reason The Sims is popular: customization, simple goals, and chill pace. Okay, so there you go. There's someone that's talking about that stuff. There we go. Somebody says it's about time they released a real Animal Crossing game. It came out in well, we don't know if it's coming out this year. I mean, I'm thinking it will, but we don't know. It's a relaxing game. Okay, so that's your main reason. It's a relaxing game. Everyone say, I'm hearing that. That's the common theme across this, is that it's a relaxing game. It's a relaxing game. It's really relaxing. So, okay, so that makes sense. You guys think that it's really relaxing, so that's the reason why, you know, you guys are liking the game. So, makes sense. Completely makes sense. Let's see here. All right. You think it's fake. You think what's fake? What do you think is fake? Oh, you don't have to delete his comment. What do you think it's fake? Explain to me why you think it's fake. The website is there. You guys can access it. Let me know what you think is fake about it. Animal Crossing is relaxing after work. Okay. It's just a chill game, and want to decorate, customizable, etc., as well as you feel that your villagers are so adorable, and your friends cause them to have different personalities. Okay. It's not all like The Sims. Okay. It's not at all like The Sims. Okay. That's true. I guess it's not all like The Sims. There you go. Although they're both like, you have a life, you're kind of doing stuff with that life. I mean, obviously Sims, you're more controlling other people and telling them where to go and different things. And Animal Crossing is more, I guess, like hands-on, since you're a person and you do different things. So how they're set up. But I think there's been some crossover from people who like Animal Crossing and people who like The Sims, you know, so I'll say that. So yeah. Damien hitting us with those DK dollars. Andy Mine hitting us with those NOKs. Yo, shout outs to gold donations in a row. Let's go. Thank you so much, Damien. I do appreciate the 100 DK Donkey Kong dollar donation. Also, shout outs to Andy Mine with the 100 NOK donation. Norwegian Crowns, appreciate that. Very cool name for the money as well. I love that name, Norwegian Crowns. So shout outs, guys. It says, you want to know why I love AC? Because when I was in high school, I was bullied and pranked so much. I played whenever I needed time for myself. It kept me sane through the worst years of my life. Okay, man. Sorry that you were bullied and pranked a lot, dude. I know the feeling. I mean, I wasn't even, well, I did a little bit of bullying, but I was also bullied in high school too. When I first got onto campus, in 2001, as a freshman in high school, I was bullied. The football players bullied the hell out of me. They pushed me around, took my stuff, slapped me, pushed, like, just all sorts of stuff. Made fun of my skills. Anytime that I did something good, they'd say, that ain't nothing, you're playing freshman football. Man, I scored, how many touchdowns? I scored 25 touchdowns as a freshman. You know, as a freshman running back, they just made fun of me. I had over 100 tackles on defense. They just made fun of me. No matter what I did, they just made fun of me. So yeah, man. And even going into the next year, I was bullied as well. So I know the feeling. I know how it is. And I'm glad that you found a game that got you through those years, dude. When I was in college, I got bullied too. When I was at Fresno State, football players took me up like before practice, because I think I told this story before. I was like, I guess I was doing too good. I was being a practice All-American, as they call it here, and I was doing really good in practice, and the coaches were liking that. And the players, like, that were, you know, of course, already on the team, because I was a walk-on, they didn't like that. So they took me before the 6 a.m. practice the next day, because I had a really good practice that day, and I was really happy. I was thinking I was going to make the team. They picked me up. They put me in They put me in a locker. They closed the locker and they locked it. And they locked it, and I couldn't get out. Remember, guys, I'm 170 pounds. So I tried to fight out of there. I tried to fight them, but they were just 3 big linemen and another safety. I just couldn't get out of it. Put me in the locker, locked me in the locker. I missed practice, and I got cut the next day. So the reason why I didn't make it past the next days, I mean, I probably would have got cut anyway, but like, I got cut because I missed practice, because I got bullied into a locker. So I know what you mean. You know what I did? I went home and I played Resident Evil 5. So, no, not Resident Evil 5. I went home and played Resident Evil 4. I went home and played Resident Evil 4. So that helped me get through that time in my life. So I know how it is, man. And I'm glad that you had a game that can help you get through that time. Let's see here. I'll use AC to pick up some chicks. Good luck. Good luck with that one. I can't believe this could be for 3DS. That would be no, I don't. It's not being for 3DS. It's definitely not coming to 3DS. Nah. I don't know where you found that out, or where you thought it would come to 3DS, but it's not coming to 3DS. Let's see here. I'm not sure about if stuff site is real. As a web designer, I don't know why they would hire someone to edit a production site. It's just web. Okay, so there you go. Thanks. It says, I do appreciate that, actually saying so. Maybe you guys are thinking, oh, well, someone jacked it into Nintendo site, because apparently this is the Pixelpar said it's the official Nintendo site. So you're saying that someone hijacked Nintendo's site, or Nintendo, I mean, because from what I understand, there's actually a site like that, like it's Nintendo's site. So I mean, maybe you're saying somebody just cleverly tricked all of us, so that could be the case. I would think Nintendo's going to announce Animal Crossing anyway. I actually did a video before this whole thing came out. I said I thought Animal Crossing was coming. So I did a video actually a couple days ago about E3, could Animal Crossing be coming, before all this even dropped. So I only brought it up as a talking point because I thought Animal Crossing was coming anyway. So just that. The Master Pastor says, I love how you can play Animal Crossing indefinitely. I've got 300 plus hours in New Leaf, and I'd keep playing if I didn't have a Switch. Can't wait for Switch version. I'll play that. You gotta go. Okay, you gotta leave because you have to go buy a 3DS game. Okay, all right then, Elite Shadow. I'll see you later. SqidVishus says one dude tried to bully me in junior high. He was in 9th grade. I was in 7th. He smashed Cheetos on my head. Oh gosh. We were on the bleachers and he was behind me. I flipped him over my shoulder off the bleachers. Nice. I think I might have told the story about the time that I was lighting up these two guys playing basketball and they got mad at me and one of them grabbed me. Squid, just kind of go to your point. One of them grabbed me and like the other one started punching me in the stomach, giving me the business, and I was just getting punched, and I was like, why am I getting punched so much? I need to stop, or this needs to stop. So I went Super Saiyan, and I was like, since the guy was grabbing me from behind, I used both of my feet and I kicked the guy in front of me, and then I elbowed the guy behind me and I took him and I was like, I threw him over my shoulder and slammed him down to the ground, and then the yard aide came. It was fantastic, and my friends were just looking. Everyone that was playing basketball was just like. So I remember this was I was in 4th grade. These two were in 5th and 6th grade. So the guy was much taller than me. He was about 5'4". I was like 4'7", 4'8", something like that. So I was just a little tiny kid. And I just grabbed him and I literally just threw him with all my might and just slammed him down to the ground. Oh man, that was fun. Good times. Good times. Let's see here. Hey, OJ, get ready for the Toby saying Spider-Man is going to stop Switch dead in his tracks. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for that, dude. Right now in high school, I don't get bullied, but I am a little one, so I play Breath of the Wild on the bus. Absolutely, man. I think today, kids get bullied today, but I think it's a lot easier to report bullying than it was back then. Like, back then, you never reported bullying. Like, it's like, that's just something that you just don't do. People did it, but it was just something that you don't do. Whenever I was bullied, even when I was younger, I didn't report it. I just go confront them, or there'd just be a fight or something like that. Even when I was in high school, I was just like, whatever, you just learn to just leave it alone. Excuse me, or just earn your keep, or whatever the case is. But yeah, obviously, I don't want anybody bullying my daughter. Looking back, it's like, man, I don't want anybody bullying my daughter at all. Like, if I find out somebody's bullying my daughter, I'm gonna go to the school. I'm gonna cause trouble, man. I'm gonna make sure that kid stops bullying my daughter. So yeah, hopefully my daughter. I don't think my daughter's gonna bully anybody. She's a sweetie. So. All right, Joy, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, dude. Little Big Planet will stop Switch cold in its tracks. Yeah, man. Definitely. Would anyone like? Okay, hold up. Never mind. That's something else. OJ, the legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah, OJ. Yeah, I was more of a scrapper. Shinobi Sensei. Yeah. Unfortunately, the only way to stop bullies is to bully them. Yeah, that's what I realized, man. Like, there would be times like people would bully me when I was younger, and like, which I talked about. I was like, the only way for people to stop is if you stand up for yourself. Even if you get get beaten up, it's worth getting beaten up for them to stop. In my opinion, it's worth getting beaten up for them to stop. I've been beaten up over like there was times that these people were bullying me. These 6th graders were bullying me. I stood up for myself, and like there was a time, like I told you guys, like I led them off to the park, and I was like, let's go. Yeah, we got kind of roughed up a bit. We got our shots in, but they were older than us. We knew we were going to get beaten up, but we were tired. We were sick of it. Me and my friend, we were sick of it. And we're like, we're going to take you guys out, or we're going to try. We're going to tell you guys that we're not, and I had this fat, I got socked in the face. I had a little bit of a welt underneath my jaw. It was sore for about a couple days, but they never bullied us after that day. The soreness went away. The bullying lasted for months. So after that day, they never bullied us again, because they're like, okay, well, are they going to be crazy and do the same thing? Are these kids going to be crazy? So they just ignored us or just walked right by after that. So good stuff. You got to stand up to them. OJ was like, take this, take this. So more on Animal Crossing though, guys. If you guys want to talk about Animal Crossing, let me know more of your thoughts in terms of Animal Crossing. What you guys think about it? If anyone wants to see me Hulk out and mess with my kids, I swear someone will get it. Yeah, man. Don't mess with the kids. It's funny because now that I look back, it's like there are so many times where I mess with kids or kids mess with me, but that was just the nature back then. Like now I don't think it's just not as acceptable to be bullied. I know bullying goes on, but it's just not as acceptable. It's like letting your kids walk to school. You know what I'm saying? I know there's still some people that let kids walk to school, but like I used to walk to school when I was like in 2nd grade, 2nd, 3rd grade. There's no way in heck I'm letting my daughter walk to school when she's in 2nd or 3rd grade. I'm not even gonna, dude, I'll probably drive her to school until she can drive herself. So, there's no way I'm letting her walk, because I'm afraid of weirdos coming up, but back then it was okay to walk to school. You know what I'm saying? It was fine to walk to school back then. So things change, things change. So yeah. You think you can take me? I realized I was born to be a Hokage. Yeah, man, that's what I realized. My coming to, I think my coming to age moment was when I when I got into that fight and I Shoryuken that guy. Remember I told you guys about that story where I Shoryukened him? I think that was my moment. I was like, you know what? I think I was born to be the Hokage one of these days. When I literally busted out the Shoryuken on him and I said Shoryuken, and I just remember the kid, like one of the kids watching. He's like, oh, he got Shoryuken. Because I said it. I said, so you can. Because I said it. So, yeah, man. That's what I realized. Shout outs to David Guido again with the doll donation. It says, Animal Crossing is entertaining. They give different events to keep you coming back and decorating over time. Different things to collect and display in your house makes it a fun game for a collector's spirit. Yeah, man. Okay, I can see that. I mean, I kind of got into it when I was playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube, so I can see that. I just got kind of tired of just like doing the same thing. Like I didn't feel like there was an end to the game. It was just like, what am I doing? I just keep on doing the same stuff over and over. So that's the reason why I stopped playing it. The Black Wolf donated $1.84, and thank you guys so much for using Streamlabs. I do appreciate that. It says, can you play Torna Boss Battle from Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Thanks for the stream. Absolutely. First of all, thanks for being here, the Black Wolf, and thank you for the donation. I do appreciate that. And yeah, let's go ahead and play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Torna Boss Battle. Torna Boss Battle. All right. So we'll go ahead and play that for you. All right. Here we go. All right. Let me know how it sounds, guys. It's going to be turned up just a bit here. Hopefully it sounds okay. Let me know if it's too loud, not loud enough, all that good stuff. I think this is the 25th OJ fight story. I told you guys I got into at least one fight every single year from first grade and on. And that doesn't even count the fights that I got into before first grade. That doesn't even count the neighborhood fights that I got into, or the fights during, like, off of campus. So fights where I was like, when I was like in the neighborhood or something like that. I got into fights. I got into a couple fights outside of school. So that doesn't even count that. Total, I've probably gotten into like well over 100 fights. Well over 100 fights. At least one a year all the way through till 8th grade. High school I stopped fighting, so I didn't really fight anybody in high school, but then I got into a fight in college. So with my roommate. And so yeah. You became the black girl that scared the boys. You got bullied by dudes? Wow, that's weird. Notifications are for rookies. Let's see here. You just got notified. Oh, wow. Okay, TG. What's up, Party Man? Shout out to Party Man. Elite Ninja. Okay, so Retro Death is here. Shout out to Retro Death. We were just talking about you, dude. Animal Crossing is like therapy in gaming form. It helps many gamers with psychological issues, solitude, anxiety, and all those things. You play it to unwind, relax, and chill. No game does it like Animal Crossing. So, okay, yeah, so that's what I thought that you were saying. I remember when we were talking on Twitter, you said that, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. That's why I didn't really, when you told me that on Twitter, I didn't respond back. I didn't have anything. I was like, huh, that's interesting. Maybe I can turn that into a topic one of these days. So, yeah, that's what I told people, that it's like relaxing, the stresses of life. It kind of helps you deal with that. And if you had to pick one, you're always going to be stressed. So if you had to pick one, you would pick Animal Crossing, because that can help you deal with life better than Smash Brothers ever could. So yeah, shoutouts, man. I get it now. I'm starting to get it. Yeah, just came in. Okay, cool. It's all good. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought that you said to me on Twitter. So I kind of repeated that to the stream. Excuse me. OJ has been training since birth to become the Hokage. Yeah, man. I've been training since birth. OJ comes into your village like Pain and wrecks everyone. No, remember, guys, I was a justice fighter when I was a kid. I fight for my friends. There was so many times where I got into fights because I wanted to be like a justice fighter, which I'll talk about, I guess, in a bit, right? We can talk about that at the end. I don't know. Mark Bryant with a $10 donation. Thank you so much for the big donation. And he says, I had to have words with peeps making fun of my youngest daughter. They stopped after that. LOL. Yeah, man. I don't want, nobody talks about my daughter, man, in school. So yeah, I have to have a little words. Obviously, you know, as an adult, you're not gonna ever put your hands on a kid, but you're gonna definitely let them know. So you're definitely gonna let them know. It's funny because when I told my brother or I told my mom or whatever I got bullied, and my mom, it was so funny because when I was a kid, it wasn't like I was fighting from the very beginning. My mom always told me, hey, stick up for yourself. My brother always said, stick up for yourself. And that's when I was like, okay, well, my mom says stick up for yourself. My brother says stick up for yourself. My dad said, oh, you sissy, stick up for yourself. So nobody was going to help me. You know, my brother's 7 years, almost 7 years older than me. So it wasn't like he was going to go beat up a kid that was bullying me or anything. So I had to fend for myself, man. It was every man and woman for themselves, you know, when it came to things. So my brother didn't do anything whenever people bullied me. Or if I said that somebody bullied me, he was like, okay, well, you know what he did? He trained me. He's like, okay, well, let's do some push-ups, let's do some sit-ups, you know, and you see what happens after that. So my brother trained me. He was like, okay, you deal with your business. So, and he trained me pretty well because I was stronger and faster than most of the kids growing up. So he just trained me to deal with people. He never did anything himself or never talked with bullies or anything. He just ignored it. You know, he just said, okay, well, you know, if you want to deal with it, I'll teach you how to deal with it, you know? So that's how my brother told me. That's how he got into it. So, but like I said, I got into so many fights as a kid because somebody else would be talking about, like, a friend of mine, and I'd say, hey, stop talking about my friend, and they're like, what are you going to do about it? And I'm like, well, I'm going to beat you up. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll do something. I'm like, all right, well, let's do something. And then there'd be a fight, you know? So that's why I said I fight for my friends, because I would get into so many fights because it was somebody else, you know, somebody like a friend of mine, and they wouldn't fight because a lot of my friends were sissies growing up. I didn't hang out with a bunch of tough kids. I hung out with a bunch of sissies that wouldn't fight. No, not sissies. No, I shouldn't say that. Just they were a lot more cool-headed. I shouldn't say sissies. They were a lot more cool-headed than I was. How about that? A lot more cool-headed than I was. So that was the thing. And my problem too is that I felt like I literally felt at times, dude, like seriously, like it was like an RPG. It was like, okay, well, if I did fight this guy and if I won, I'd get better. So this guy's a jerk anyway. He's talking smack to my friend. He's in my face. So if I fight him and beat him up, I'll level up. And maybe one of these days I can beat up my brother. That was the goal. I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat up my brother, not because I didn't like him, just because I wanted to fight him, because he always beat me up. So I was like, oh, well, maybe one day if I level up, I can beat up my brother, because my brother's like level 99. so that was the goal. That was my thought process sometimes. It's like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't fight here, but I have a chance at leveling up. You know, maybe I'll get some rare loot if I do. So I'm gonna do it. Didn't always work out. Didn't always work out for me. Oh, friend no jutsu. This always deviates into me talking about my Fight Club days. Oh, you got into fights with everybody? I was a big sister to one of the Outcast kids. Oh, okay, girls were always scared of you. I punch, not slap. I don't like to fight, girl. I like to fight, man. Justice fighters. Yeah, I told you guys about the times I only slap people when I knew that when it would be like a massacre. Like there was times where people tried to fight me, and I knew that it wouldn't be very good. We had another donation, so we'll go ahead and listen to this one too. Let's listen to this song too. Kingdom of Tantal, The Day. So yeah, that's the thing. Like there'll be times where guys will try to fight, and I just hold them down, like just kind of like slap them on their head and like like mess with them like that. So there were those. I don't really consider those fights though. You have a great big bro as a senpai. Yeah, man, my brother was awesome. OJ RPG coming to the Switch. My life's RPG, dude. If one of these days I ever get big enough, dude, I will totally make like an RPG of my fights as a kid, but I'll totally make it I'll totally blow it out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make it to where No More Heroes. I'll like chronicle all the hardest and most difficult fights that I've ever done, and I'll make it like I go through the ranks of like leveling up, and maybe I get older and older each time. Like I'll go from each grade level. That would be an awesome game. That'd be such a good game. So is OJ a turn-based RPG or a real? It would have to be real time. It would have to be like a real time, like action RPG fighting game, like an arena fighter, like almost like Naruto, something like that. But it'd be good. But it'd be a good game. You beat up a 4th grader when you were in 1st grade, dude. That 4th grader was a whip, dude. Like what the heck? Oh, your dad was in the military. Oh, there you go. PlayerEssence versus the world. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Did someone say loot? only the Nintendo Switch. Only the Nintendo Switch. Street Fighter, a Street Fighter edition. OJ, give it to us. Yeah, man. OJ, have you decided what class you wanted to play in Dark Souls Remastered? No, I haven't decided what class I want to play yet, man. What's up, Mohammed? What are the actual odds of seeing Animal Crossing this year? It is in-house Animal Crossing Nintendo. Did some other studio do it? I don't forget. It's in-house. Nintendo has an Animal Crossing team. What are the chances of an Animal Crossing game? I would say that they're pretty high, dude. I would say they're pretty high. We haven't had Animal Crossing since 2012. Obviously, the Wii U didn't get a real Animal Crossing game. I would say that they're probably working. They've been working on the Switch game for at least 3 to 4 years now. And I would say at least 3 years. I think 2014, 2015-ish. They've been working on the game. So yeah, man. I actually think it's a pretty good chance. Retro says I was terribly bullied. I got beaten, cut, terrorized. Oh Jesus! For 2.5 years, school did nothing. Changed schools, and on my first day, tossed a kid who tried me on the table, Bruce Lee style. I was reborn that day. I was like, ah! I did like the overhead throw where Bruce Lee does. Like, the fireman's carry throw. Yeah, man. Nice, dude. Yeah, man, 2012. Animal Crossing New Leaf came out back in 2012. So yeah, it's been a long time. But I want to say thanks again, Mark Bryant. I do appreciate the Streamlabs donation. Thank you for the $10 donation, Deviator. Appreciate that, man. OJ, I think I've already answered that. I fight for my friends, G5. Remember this. I'm going to relax, play some Animal Crossing on the go. Absolutely, man. I think Animal Crossing, it's a game that, you know, I wasn't really too excited about, but the fact that I can play it on the TV and on the go, and all of you guys are letting me know about Animal Crossing and the stresses, I think at the time that Animal Crossing came out, my stress reliever was Fire Emblem. It wasn't Animal Crossing New Leaf. But I think that now in my life, I think Fire Emblem wouldn't be a stress reliever as much. I think that'd just be a game that I'm super excited about. Like, I don't think Xenoblade Chronicles is a stress reliever. I don't have a stress reliever game right now, but I think Animal Crossing would be that game on the Switch because I like the Switch so much. And you can play it anywhere, right? And it's a lot more comfortable than the 3DS. So I'm probably going to purchase, like, whenever Animal Crossing does come out on the Switch, I'm probably going to purchase it. I think it's going to be good. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, man. It's my justice, G5. It's my justice. The Pride Troopers. Yeah, it should be the new Smash Fighter, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, that's the thing with, like, Animal Crossing. It's such a huge franchise. People don't realize how big Animal Crossing is until, like, you actually see the numbers. It's like 10 million plus units on the 3DS. That game sold in Japan, like, in the top 50 for, like, years. You know what I'm saying? Like, even still to this day, Animal Crossing New Leaf still sells. Like, it still sells thousands of copies a week, you know? So yeah, man. So yeah, absolutely. It's been huge, man. Animal Crossing, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge for out there for like the gamers. People love it. Is it Cheryl talking? What did you miss? You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. We were just talking about Animal Crossing and other stuff like that, man. Just missing some of my fighting stories. Kingdom Hearts has the best RPG battle system. I 100% disagree with that. There are a lot of other games that have better battle systems than Kingdom Hearts. I really disagree with that statement. I mean, but it's your opinion. I get it. It's your opinion. But I think Xenoblade's battle system absolutely crushes. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 battle system absolutely crushes Kingdom Hearts. That's not even close, in my opinion. Way more variety, way more things to do, way more combat options, all the different rare blades, all the different stuff that you can do, party members that you can have. I think it just crushes it. And I don't know, my alarm keeps on going crazy. For some reason, my girlfriend is not disarming the alarm. It might go off. I'll cry if AC isn't announced. It's gonna be announced, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, guys. So it's 1:18. Let's go ahead and let's move on from Animal Crossing. We're gonna move to surprise announcement. So the big thing here, guys, is a lot of people on Twitter, which I got into a little bit of a discussion when it comes to some of my favorite people out there. With announcements, and when it comes to Nintendo, they're like, oh, well, Nintendo hasn't announced anything big yet for 2018, but they forgot that Smash was being announced. But that's beside the point. The point is that people think that Nintendo doesn't have anything for 2018 because they haven't announced anything for 2018, and they're looking at Sony's lineup or whatever, looking at any other lineups and saying, oh, well, what are they going to do to counteract this? But I'm telling you guys right now, let me just tell you right now, Nintendo has multiple surprise announcements for 2018. Smash Brothers, obviously, you guys know is coming in 2018, but Smash Brothers isn't the only big game coming in 2018. Nintendo has at least 3 more big titles, what at least I would consider big titles for 2018. at least 3 more outside of Smash Brothers. There's going to be a lot more, at least from what I know. And if you count like third-party games, they have a lot more big titles. But it comes into the fact that the thing that people just think that since Nintendo hasn't announced something, it's not happening. That's the biggest thing that people kind of get crazy about when it comes to Nintendo. That if something's not announced, then it's not happening, which is not the case. Nintendo, like I said, has lots of announcements coming. E3 is coming up here, but not only E3. A lot of people like to focus on E3 as if Nintendo has to announce everything at E3. No, Nintendo can literally announce a game a couple months before it drops. Nintendo will do that. There will be big games that Nintendo will announce a couple months before it drops. There's going to be mid-sized games that Nintendo does that. And that's the thing that people need to realize when it comes to Nintendo. They're playing this year a bit different. Last year isn't going to be exactly the same. They're going to have just as many games. Actually, they're going to have more first-party games this year than they did last year. If you look at this year, they've already released, if you count like the ports that they've released, they're already equal to the in the first 5-6 months of the Switch. They're already equal that with like Donkey Kong, Bayonetta 1 and 2. You also have Kirby. You also have Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Then you also have, what's it called? Mario Tennis Aces. That's all coming in the first half of the year through June. If you count Octopath, I don't know how you're counting Octopath, but if you count that as a big release, a first-party game, whatever the case is, you count that as well. So that's already more in the first 6 months or 7 months than Nintendo did in the previous year. Another thing, so hold up, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, because that'd be the August, so that'd be 6 months. August, Nintendo did not have, I think Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle came out in August. So that was the big, was that September? One of those two, either way. So yeah, Nintendo's actually going to have more, or equal or more. And on top of that, if you're looking at Smash Brothers, that's obviously, in my opinion, that's going to be a 2018 launch. We know it's going to be 2018, but it's going to be September 2018 launch at when the online drops. I think that's when it's really going to be in that same month. And I think Nintendo's going to have Animal Crossing. I think Pokemon is dropping this year. And I think potentially even Metroid. I think Nintendo could really just drop those games and they could do it a few months apart. Because we still have, after July, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We still have 5 to 6 months in between that time frame when it comes to different games. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo has no problem dropping a big game right next to another big game, or a third-party game right next to it. They have no problem because a lot of the different games that they're going to be dropping here, they're going to be different, suited to different audiences. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a game like, let's say, for example, Pokemon isn't always going to be the same audience as for example, like Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon and Smash Brothers might have a little bit of a different audience, but you're going to space them out and you're going to give time in between to drop them. So, I mean, I think Nintendo still has, like I said, at least 3 more big games for this year outside of Smash Brothers. So that'd be 4 games. They got time to drop them. And I think that they're going to really just let them sink in. I mean, if you look at like last year, you had Animal Crossing, or sorry, not Animal Crossing. You had, in a 3-month span, at the end of October, you had Fire Emblem Warriors, you had Mario Odyssey. That November, you had a bunch of different third-party games. And then December 1st, you had Xenoblade. So Nintendo dropped 3 of their bigger titles, 3 of their bigger first-party games within October, November, within about a 2-month period. Nintendo dropped 3 first-party games within a 2-month period. On top of that, they had a ton of third-party games dropping that November. So Nintendo has no problem dropping games, like big games, right next to each other. Heck, Xenoblade and Mario, those weren't even that far apart. Mario launched at the end of October. Xenoblade launched December 1st. So that was, what, a month apart? About a month apart, really. I mean, all of November went by, but that was the end of October, so a little bit over a month, and you got Xenoblade, and you got Mario, and you got Fire Emblem Warriors, all in that time frame. And Nintendo dropped some games even before that then, too. So, I mean, it's not like Nintendo's afraid to do that. Nintendo will drop big games right next to each other. So, I think that they're really going to try to go for the... And my girlfriend, she is vacuuming. She is vacuuming during PE Live. Wow. Vacuuming during PE Live. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the comments here. Let's see here. Let's see. Shout out Hayden. I thought you said that your subscription is going to run out. I thought you were already the subscriptions run out, but it seems like you're there. Anyway, like I said, I do appreciate the sponsor, Hayden. No matter how long it lasts. You told me it was going to be gone like in the next, like a couple days ago, so it's still there. So I don't know what's going on. Use those emotes while you can, I guess, right? G5. Let's see what you guys have to say. So I haven't been looking at the chat, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to see what say. Are you under NDA to say some stuff? I'm not under NDA. I'm not under NDA at all. I'm not under NDA. I've just heard stuff here and there, but I'm not under NDA. But I don't want to give. I don't want to say it. in terms of stuff. So Skyrim and Doom did well. Well, I mean, they did okay for older ports, yeah. Excuse me. Marvel questions. Do you think Platinum Games will do ports? Their smaller titles like Transformers? No, that's not Platinum Games' call. That's Activision's call. And no, I don't think those games are coming. So yeah, Ark Survival, Evolved, Bloodstained, Monster Boy. Okay, yeah, those are good games too, but there's bigger third-party games than that coming. Let's see here. It's fine, OJ. We can't hear. Okay, you guys can't hear my girlfriend vacuuming. Okay, cool. Cool. All good. Which games do you like? Are you talking to me? Destiny Johnson? I'm not sure if you're talking to me. I like lots of games. That's gonna be a good July. Yeah, July is stacked, M. Williams. July is really stacked. We got a lot of good stuff there. Let me briefly go over some of the features in terms of stuff. So I think that Smash Switch features, I just wanted to talk about some of that stuff before we get into questions. I won't take too long on it, but I think definitely there needs to be for Smash Switch, just because I wanted to touch on that. I want to see like a count, like when you go on For Glory or whatever it is, like a ranking mode, I want to be able to see the person's connection. That's probably my #1 feature, is to see the person's connection for online, and also have more customization features when it comes to tournaments and when it comes to stuff like that. That's what I really want to do. Like, I really want that to happen. So I'm hoping that happens. You guys can let me know in terms of your features what you guys want to see. And also questions. Put your questions, comments, what you want me to talk about. We'll get into the Q&A part since we only have about 15-20 minutes left here. So we'll get into that Q&A part. She's cleaning the house and I'm not complaining. It's just during my PE live. She could have just waited to do it some other time. But anyway, shout outs to Fury Tiger with a $2.36 donation. It says, play me some Castlevania 3 Mad Forest, and yeah, smash that like button. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Fury Tiger. I do appreciate the donation. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you. And yeah, I will definitely play you some Castlevania. Castlevania 3 Mad Forest. All right, Mad Forest. All right, Castlevania 3. Let's go. I remember this. Screw that. First of all, screw this game. This game's hard. I don't like it. I sucked as a kid. Let me know how it sounds, guys. Can you guys hear everything good? I can hear the vacuum. Instant dislike. Blaze Blue, Mario Tennis, Mario Aces, and Ease 8 in the same month. Yeah, man, that's a stacked month. That's a stacked month. Yeah, Blaze Blue at the beginning, Mario Tennis on the 22nd, then Ease 8 right after that. So that's, Switch fans have a lot to play. It's a lot of good games, a lot of variety, man. A lot of good games. If you watch my channel, you might be a new subscriber, Denise, Tinese. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you Des, or Des. Yeah, I play Smash Brothers. I like that game. I like Nintendo first party games. Mario's great. Zelda's great. You know, typical stuff. I want to see boss battles make a return in Smash. Isn't there boss battles in Smash? Like when you like the co-op modes and stuff like that. I think there is. I want to be able to play as a me for Glory and for fun. That just depends, man. It depends on if Mii's are legal or not. They're usually not balanced. So, yeah, that's probably just gonna stick to for fun, dude. Unless they can balance the Mii's to the point to where they're tournament level. But yeah, the Mii's have way too much customization and too many weird things with them. So yeah, I doubt you'll be able to play as Mii's as for Glory. So yeah, just gonna have to stick to for fun, man, or actually find a character that you want to play as with for Glory. We'll go ahead and get a bonus song. Castlevania 3 music, NES Aquarius. So that's this song coming up. Thanks again for the donation, Fury Tiger. Oh, also, yeah, SqidVishus. SqidVishus, Bayonetta 3. That's another game that's probably gonna launch. That could launch this year, guys. Bayonetta 3 could definitely launch this year. Could definitely launch this year, man. That's another game, dude. Andy Mine hit us with the 50 NOK. He says, OJ, I want to ask a question. Since I'm a tier 3 Patreon pledger, I'm allowed to join PE Cross Nintendo. Can I join one whenever the next one is? Absolutely. Okay, so guys, here's the thing. I'm trying to stagger out the new shows in terms of the channel. Trying to do some exciting things to kind of just spur a little bit more interest. So I'm rolling out this new show, Ninja Tech. I'm working on a podcast where I'm going to have one person in from the PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo, or one person in from the Patreons and the subs and all that good stuff, the tier 3s. So yeah, that's going to be rolling out in terms of the show. I will have that soon, guys. I'm working on getting a cast together of YouTubers to do that. So I talked about this just a little bit ago, and once I get that going, you guys, there'll be a sign up page, and we'll just go in order from the sign up page, like in order, and we'll verify with people like, hey, are you going to be able to go this week? If you're not, then we'll just move to the next person, and kind of keep it and keep that going. So yeah, Andy, definitely that's coming up very soon. I've actually already done that before. I've had a few people. I've had Sean Sweeney on the show. I've had Mark on the show before. So that's I've had a Taki on the show as well. So we're getting. I'm just gonna bring back. I want to do it. I want to do it right in terms of the show, in terms of bringing people on. So yeah, man, we're bringing that back. Guys, look forward to that. I just want to get this I want to get this new Ninja Tech show going, and I want to get my new camera in, plus my new equipment. I want to get all that situated, and then I want to work on actually putting together the cast. Probably going to work on that next week, and I'll probably have a show finalized for you guys in terms of what the podcast is going to be called and all of that, probably in the next 2 weeks or so. So, yep, absolutely, Andy. Absolutely. And thank you for the 50 NOK donation again. I do appreciate that. Subspace Emissaries for Smash 5. Yeah, man, that would be cool if they brought together some type of story mode. That'd be cool. I mean, it would just be good. I know a lot of people like the story modes and stuff like that. So yeah. Of all the rumors you've heard of so far, OJ, have any been too wacky to believe? Yeah, I've heard a lot of crazy rumors. I don't know about which ones, you know, are wacky enough or whatever. But yeah, I've heard a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. Bro, Jar1 MLG says, bro, Bayonetta 3 just dropped this year. That might be game of the year. Yeah, man. I mean, Bayonetta is it's always tough for Bayonetta to get game of the year because like a lot of the reviewers don't see it as that. I mean, you got stuff like Spider-Man, you got stuff like God of War dropping, you got stuff like Red Dead Redemption that's going to be dropping this year. So it's going to be tough for Bayonetta to be game of the year. But maybe for Nintendo fans, it's game of the year. I don't know. We need to see how Smash is too. Smash might be my game of the year. I remember in 2014, my dual game of the year was like Smash Brothers and Bayonetta 2. I couldn't really put one over the other, so I was like, you know what? They're co-game of the year. But 2014 was lame because like everyone was given like Dragon Age Inquisition game of the year. That is not game of the year, man. I have Dragon Age Inquisition. It's behind me on the Xbox One. That is not game of the year in 20. That was not game of the year 2014. Smash Brothers and Bayonetta 2 were both better than that game. But that's just my opinion. I know people like Dragon Age Inquisition, but I didn't feel that it was game of the year. Let's see here. Got a lot of P Ninja talking back and forth here. I gotta go see you guys play some more Far Cry. All right, man, take it easy, dude. Have a nice day. What's up, Quantum L? How's it going, dude? Channel will no longer be family friendly with the Taki on the podcast. Nah, Ataki's a very smooth operator, so he knows what and what not to say on the stream. Super Smack Brothers. Hey gamer, question 1: can you send your Switch to Nintendo to get fixed and not lose all your gaming progress, OJ? Hey, chances are you'll lose your gaming progress if you do. Chances are. If you guys have any questions, please let me know about the questions because I can only answer questions for about another 8 minutes or so. So if you have some questions, let me know. Tag my name so it's easier for me to see in orange if you have a question. No notification from YouTube. Man, I'm sorry, dude. Hit me up on Twitter, dude. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll know when I go live too, because I'll put up posts. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, man. Hey OJ, I got the Best Buy Gamers Club. I've heard you and other YouTubers mention it, and I'm glad I did. Mario plus Rabbids on sale for $19 after all the discounts and coupons. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, Michelle, take it easy. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Do you think Monolith's new game will come out 2019 or 2020? I'm gonna say we'll see it 2019 and it'll come out 2020. Does The Last of Us 2 come out this year? I don't think so. I think Last of Us 2 is 2019. Far Cry 5 for Switch? No, it's not happening. Jeffrey Augustine, OJ, you said no third-party games with his coming to Switch. At least can you tell Switch can handle? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. OJ, you said no third-party games with his coming to Switch. I don't know what. With his coming to the Switch, at least can you tell us if the Switch can handle it? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You gotta clarify for me, dude. Would you like a sequel to Xenoblade X? I don't care. I don't mind if they move on. If there's a sequel, cool. If it's not, that's cool too. I wouldn't mind like a port with like an expansion pack towards at the end of the game, kind of explaining more what happened. Hey OJ, how many physical Switch games do you have? I have like 19 or 20, something like that. 15. between 15 and 20, somewhere in that range. Will Nintendo release an exclusive per month? Will Nintendo release an exclusive per month in the later half of the year? I don't know if it'll be exclusive per month, but I'll say that at least you're going to get at least four major games in the second half of the year. I mean, if you're not counting Octopath, I would say at least 4 to 5 in the second half major games. But it just depends. Depends on what you think is major or not. Dark Tanal says, OJ, do you think the Switch will get any get in the way of Ubisoft support, Starlink, and maybe something else? What do you mean Switch will get? Oh, will get in the way. Yeah, there'll be. I mean, I think that Steep game will come once Nintendo's online is good. There's Starlink. I don't know what else they're gonna get after that though. Outside of like maybe some like party games or whatever Ubisoft decides to do. Mama Mercy says, PlayerEssence, could you make a video about your top games to pre-order? I have lost track on the games coming out. Yeah, I can look into doing something like that. Absolutely. SqidVishus says, PlayerEssence, if Switch does get its own Monster Hunter game, when do you think it could possibly drop? 2019, 2020? Yeah, I think Switch will get its own Monster Hunter game, and I think it will be 2019, 2020, somewhere in that range. Yeah, I'm thinking more in lines of 2019, but we'll have to wait and see. Question number 2 from A Gamer says, are you going to get Hyrule Warriors DX on the Switch? Yeah, I'm going to get Hyrule Warriors DX. Marvel Boy, the UJS says, which will come out first, the next Golden Sun game or Final Fantasy VII Remake? I'm gonna be bold here, guys, and say I'm gonna be bold and say Golden Sun. I'm gonna be bold and say Golden Sun. Let's see here. Kevin Levine says, PlayerEssence, when are you streaming Xeno 2? Next week, after I'm done with my Ni no Kuni 2 live streams and review. Should Fortnite come to Switch? Fortnite will come to Switch eventually, and yes, all games should come to Switch. Martavius Buck says, OJ, do you think the next Xenoblade game will be like X or be more story driven like 1 and 2? I think it's gonna be more story driven. I think they're gonna go with the story driven route because the story driven route got them a lot more sales. But it's also on the Switch too, so that also got them more sales. Really tired of seeing game announcements of platforms and seeing the Switch left out in the cold. Switch gets a lot of announcements as well. I don't know what game announcements are you talking about where Switch is getting left out. There hasn't really been a ton of big games being announced where the Switch is getting left out. There's been a lot of games being announced. Switch is included in those. So what games are you talking about? I mean, stuff that was announced 3 to 4 years beforehand? Yeah, I mean, just because a game is announced, that doesn't mean it started development right when it was announced. It started development years ago. So if you're talking about the old games that have already were around before the Switch even launched, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's unfortunate. You're just going to have to wait for announcements. But Switch was launched after the PS4 and Xbox One. Not all developers are going to have Switch versions ready, or you can get crappy ports. So, I mean, you can sit here and get tired, or you can sit here and actually look at what's coming to the Switch and be excited for that. Dark Souls Remastered is coming. Ys 8 is coming. Crash Bandicoot is coming. South Park is coming. There's all these games coming out. So stop worrying about stuff that's not out yet or announcements and worry about actually what's coming by the third-party games, the good ones that are coming out, so we get announcements in the future instead of complaining about what's not coming. Buy the games and at least be happy or find what you like about the games that are coming so we get more games in the future. Party Man says, PlayerEssence, when do you think Metroid Prime 4 will release? I'm thinking it's going to be 2018, but it could be 2019. Harmon, I don't know how to say your last name, so just Harmon K. I feel like Ubisoft should bring it. They're on board with Switch. Should bring what? I don't know what I think you're responding to someone else. Kevin Levine says, PlayerEssence, got it. Thank you. No problem. The third-party game come to the Switch. Can the Switch handle it? What third-party games are you talking about? You got to specify what you're talking about. Corey Hibbing says, yo, OJ, glad to finally catch some live stream. Love the content, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. 8 Ninja. 8 more likes. Let's go. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Let's do it. It still does not make sense, Jeffrey. Okay, yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what he's talking about. He needs to specify what he's talking about. It'll make more sense. I need to know like what game he's saying, like if the Switch can handle it. I need to know what games he needs to specify what games he's talking about. Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter runs on MT framework, so if they wanted to put Monster Hunter on the Switch, they could. Monster Hunter World on the Switch, they could do it if they want to. I can understand why people complain when there's certain game announcements, but there's been a bunch of third-party game announcements for the Nintendo Switch, so I mean, like, it's going to be really important if you want to see future game announcements. Third-party games have to sell on the Switch, so I would like more buying of the third-party games than saying, oh, well, this game didn't come. Well, buy the games that do come for right now. I mean, all we can do is wait for third-party developers. Like, complaining about, oh, this isn't being announced, this isn't being announced. That didn't do us any good on the Wii U, right? Like, the Wii U, all people did was complain. Like, everyone just complained about third-party games not coming to Wii U. And then when a third-party game came, people would find every excuse in the world not to buy that third-party game. And that caused it to where we don't get any third-party games. And then the Wii U sales really failed, like, bad. So I would actually like to focus more on the games that are coming and making sure those games sell than complaining about what's not coming, or games that have been announced, games that have been in development for 3 to 4 years, and all of a sudden people complaining that this game isn't magically on the Switch, you know. So I would rather focus on that, because I don't want a Wii U situation here, you know, which it's not going to be because the Switch is selling. But, you know, I just want to make sure that people know the third-party games that are coming. It's like, okay, well, if you're upset that this game isn't coming, okay, well, buy Crash. Okay, well, buy Octopath, or buy South Park, or buy Dark Souls Remastered, or buy Ys 8, or buy SNK Heroines, or buy, you know, these games that are coming, or buy Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Buy these games, or whatever you like. You know, you don't have to buy every single one, but buy whatever, you know, whatever genre that you're liking that you think looks good, so we can get games in the future. Because complaining about stuff that literally did nothing last generation, you know. So I just don't want a repeat of that. Patrick says, PlayerEssence, what Nintendo series would you like to see as a Battle Royale style? I would like to see Star Fox variant. I don't know if I'd like to see any Nintendo franchises as a Battle Royale style, but I mean, I'd like to see a Battle Royale style games on the Nintendo Switch. That'd be great. You know, Mama Mercy says, PlayerEssence, are you excited for Crazy Justice? Do you think that they will kick Epic in the butt to get Fortnite on the Switch? I don't really think Crazy Justice and Fortnite have anything to do with each other in terms of which one, you know, kick him in the butt or anything. I think Fortnite has already been in development for the Nintendo Switch. It's just a matter of time before we get the announcement. I don't think that Epic is like, oh, well, let's wait on Fortnite. I think they're already actively looking to bring Fortnite, if not already in development. After Paragon shut down, I think that was the cue, pretty much everyone to know that, yeah, that they're bringing more people on for Fortnite for the Switch. I think that was the cue. Why leave this ghost of a game to continue to get developers when we can make it on mobile and we can make it on other platforms? We can enhance the game and bring it to other platforms, and I think that Switch is going to be next. Yes, it sucks that it takes so long for it to come to Switch compared to other systems, but at the same time, I still think it's coming. So I don't think those two have anything to do with each other. But good question though, Mama Mercy. OG, do you think Spyro will have 1-year exclusivity on the PS4 like Crash? Yeah, I actually did. If you checked out my video that I did, guys, so maybe some of you guys aren't getting my notifications, but please make sure you check out my video. I did that on Spyro yesterday, and yeah, I said that I think it's going to be 1 year of exclusivity. Absolutely. I can answer 2 more questions. Okay, sorry about that. OJ, I mean, games like Monster Hunter and Call of Duty can perform good on Switch. Yeah, they can perform fine on Switch. I don't see why, if the developers took the time to put it on the Switch, they can do it. Yeah, why not? Let's see. Question number 3, OJ. No, do you have any ideas for Nintendo Switch Online, OJ? Yeah, just normal online messages, voice chat. I mean, whatever, just normal stuff. Nothing crazy. Crazy Justice will cost over $20. Was that a bad idea? No, it's not a bad idea. Just as long as it's not $60. Just as long as it's not like 50 or 60 or 40. I think it's going to be like $30. It's not bad. It's not bad for an independent game, for that style of game that they're doing, because it's a fully featured game. It has single player, it has multiplayer, it has crossplay. So no, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. All right, so let's see here. I think I'll answer one more question. I'm trying to go through here. I don't see anything else. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Crazy Justice is $15. Okay, there you go. Crazy Justice is $15. Crazy Justice is not over $20. It's $15. So there you go. Thanks, G5. I thought so, but I thought maybe you got some new information. So Crazy Justice is $15. It's not over $20. So there you go. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one here. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys coming out. I do appreciate all the users coming out as well. We had a ton of interaction. We averaged over 150 people for this stream, so that was very good stream. And look forward to a bonus video. There will be a bonus video. I'm going to go pick up my daughter. I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish the tags on that one, finish the thumbnail and all that, and that will be up. Then this video, if you want to watch the replay of this, that will be up later. But man, we had good viewership for today, guys. Thank you. So I do appreciate that. Now, for those who came in a little bit later, like I said, it will be up later. And hit that like button. If you came in late and you did not hit the like button, hit that like button so we can get New Ninja into the village. So I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate everyone who donated. Let's see here. Let me just go off the names again. David Guido, Black Wolf, Mark Bryant, Fairy Tiger, Andy Mine with the double donations, Damien as well for the DK dollars. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all of that. Really do, guys. Let people know about the stream, let people know about the channel, and I will have some new content for you guys in a bit. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that, and we will see you guys for the next video. Peace.